So we're getting ever so close to that sweet feeling of drawing your very first kitchen. But unless you want your jobs to start looking like these, or you want to take twice as long to draw them, then trust me, you're going to want to stick around for these last few steps before we get into it. To start your new job, we'll select our new job option either from the CV button or our quick access toolbar. The screen that will come up is called the Job Properties box. There are three main sections to this new screen. That's the categories, the tabs, and the data input section. Along the side, you'll see our four categories. For this lesson, we're going to focus on the job and the room categories. From the job category, you'll have three tabs across the top, and the first one of those tabs is where you can insert your customer information. This information will be used in different parts of the job, including parts of your title block for when you're presenting them to customers, so you're not required to write that in for each individual page. The job number will also be used as the default name of your job when you save it. This means you want to make sure you use a unique name for each job, and also make sure you don't use any special characters such as exclamation marks or hyphens, as this could lead to the job becoming corrupt, as Windows can't accept these type of characters within file names. So limiting yourself to numbers and letters in this field will save you a lot of effort long term, not having to deal with issues caused by this. The Comment and Schedules tab are just some places where you can make some notes on the job, such as check measure notes or designer notes, and helping to keep track of some dates for certain parts of the process, such as deliveries and installation. By default, they're not really used anywhere else in Cabinet Vision, however they can be added to the drawings page later on. It is worth mentioning though that this is just a text thing and it is not actually tracked through anything, so it would still be advised to use a proper scheduling system and a calendar for this side of the business. This is just basically a quick view of these dates within Cabinet Vision. Moving down to the room category, you'll see three more tabs. You'll see a new button has appeared at the bottom that says Set as System Default. This means that when you're setting certain things up, you can save the information you've input so that you don't have to put it in every time. And this will be per page, not for the entire tab. The main tab we're going to focus on here is the Layout tab. The General and Finishes tab are just some basic information such as the room name and the description, such as kitchen and bathroom, and the description being something like kitchen style 1 if you intend on doing multiple styles of that room within the one job. The Layout tab is where we're going to put some important information regarding our room that we'll be working in. The wall thickness, pretty straightforward, is just how thick our wall is. Now this doesn't necessarily sound like a very important detail, but once you start drawing some jobs like these, it very much becomes an integral part of your measurements. Wall height again is nice and straightforward, however, ensuring a correct wall height is just one of the steps towards making sure that all our overheads and tall cabinets line up correctly when we start drawing our job. Finally, the soffit height. This is the height from the top of our upper cabinets to the ceiling. In Cabinet Vision, our overhead cabinets will automatically drop in below the soffit height, so setting this will gauge how low our cabinets sit. The Layout page is a great example of where most rooms you'll go into will be 2400 high ceilings and 90mm thick walls. So setting up a system default here will save you a lot of time in the future. So once you're done with this lesson, click back through those pages, those tabs, have a look around, get used to it, maybe set up some system defaults in your room, and when you're ready, move on to the next video, but just be sure, don't hit that OK or cancel button yet because we're not done on this screen.